Ugh, I might jump.
Step away from the edge. It is not worth it. What is wrong?
Stevie hasn't posted a video in a week.
Ah, it seems like you aren't following Stevie on Twitter. Look at my phone. If you follow him, you can see what builds he is posting, before everyone else knows.
Oh wow, that sounds nice. Thanks for making my day.
What is up, YouTube? It is Stevie and welcome back to another video. Now, building off of what the intro was talking about, please everyone go give me a follow on Twitter right now. My link is in the description below. You guys will get to see what videos I'm posting and when ahead of time, and you'll also get to vote on future base builds as well as just video ideas in general. And also, it's a lot easier to direct message you guys one-on-one through Twitter than it is to just talk to each and every one of you in the YouTube comment section. Now, today I have a really cool solo duo starter base build for you guys. It's kind of right in between a 2x2, a 1-story 2x2, and a 2-story 2x2 in terms of cost, but it's really cozy. It has a lot of storage, and it's just a little bit unique. You know, you probably haven't seen it before. It's something fun to try out, and it's also expandable. As always, if you haven't seen any of my past videos, the server I'm playing on right now is a build server called a Wankbank. There's usually always at least an admin on, if not the owner, that's willing to help you out. So it's a really friendly community. I make all my base build videos on it and the cinematics to go with it, so I would definitely recommend it. The information is on the screen right now, and there is more in the description below. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and put the resources it takes to build this base on the screen right now. And here are the resources it takes every 24 hours to upkeep the base. Now let's go ahead and hop into the base tour and the base build after that. Don't forget to drop a like if you enjoy and subscribe if you're new. Alright guys, getting right into the tour, the first thing we're going to notice is that this base is 2 stories tall. Now I'm going to offer a different version. It's only 1 story tall right at the beginning. It'll take about 3,000 of the stone off the cost. So that's an option if you're playing on a high pop server. As a solo, it might be nice to have, you know, I guess a starter version of this starter base. So we have a single door and then a double door that opens and kind of creates this double airlock right here. And even if they're outside and you're dead, their friend can't push them in because this door is hinged on the opposite side that this door blocks. So that's pretty neat. We have our research table right here. I wouldn't keep your scrap in it because they can reach in from the outside. We have a fireplace. Now here's a neat little trick. If you stand near the fireplace, you're obviously going to get 50 comfort. You can't see it on my screen, but you are. And if anyone's in the near proximity to the fireplace, it'll raise the comfort from 50 to 75, and you can see, even through walls, you can see if someone is door camping you. So you can definitely catch them off guard, because as they walk away, your comfort will decrease, and you can pop out and kill them. So that's a pretty cool little feature. I haven't actually used it in a while on a vanilla server, so if that's changed, definitely let me know in the comment section. And in here, we have our nice little starter version of the starter base. We have a sleeping bag, 2 large boxes, 3 small boxes, 3 small furnaces, a stone foundation which helps us get to the 2nd story, which I'll explain in a second, and then a door here for tool cupboard to make it even more safe. We also have a tunic lantern, if I forgot to mention that. To get to the 2nd story, you're just going to have to hatch it through those 2 stone floors, which isn't too hard at all. We have a level 1 workbench, a barbecue pit, another tunic lantern, 3 large boxes up here, and 8 large boxes over there. We have 2 more sleeping bags. I would destroy that one, or actually just move that one up here once you get the 2nd story made. So yeah, overall in the base, there's over 14 large boxes worth of storage, plus what's in the tool cupboard, which is a lot for a base this inexpensive and this size. So now I'm going to go ahead and address 3 concerns that I think you guys will let me know about in the comment section. I'll just get that out of the way. The first is you guys are going to be thinking, Stevie, you don't have a level 1 workbench in the starter version of this starter base, and I understand that. But obviously, as this base is so inexpensive, the only reason you would probably make this little starter portion right here is just because you need to get it down. Maybe you're getting chased. Maybe you just don't feel comfortable hitting more stone to get the top story made. So it's just temporary. Obviously, once you have this up, I would make it a top priority to go out, hit 4 or 5 more stone nodes, make the top story, then break through. It's definitely not a long-term thing, this little bottom area. Now, the second concern that you guys probably will have is the rateability of this base. I get this a lot in my starter base videos, is people are talking about how it's, it's only 2 doors, it's only 1 wall to raid this base. And I know, but it's a starter base. The whole point is, if you're early in wipe, people probably aren't going to have explosives to raid you, and if they do, it's a clan, and if it's a clan, that's your fault for basing near them. I would obviously recommend staying as far away from clans as possible, and if they're not a clan, they probably won't have explosives unless it's not, or unless it's a modded server, in which case I would make a little bit beefier of a starter base than this. But the point is, that's not really an issue early wipe, and if you're joining a wipe late and people already have explosives and you're worried about this base being raided, they probably won't raid it because it's so small, and they're probably going for bigger targets which they think have more loot. So that addresses that problem. And then the final problem is something I kind of just have to mention to you guys. This tool cupboard, first off, has to be slanted like that. I mentioned this in the build, which we'll get to in a minute, but it has to be slanted so that the tool cupboard doesn't block off that code lock. And also, you'll find if you are typing in this code, there we go. If you are trying to type in a new code, you find that you can't, because when you're typing it in, you'll stand up and you'll get too far away, so it won't let you do that. So just a quick little fix when someone new is typing in the code, or you're trying to change the code or something like that, is just place a wall which will keep you crouched, so when you unlock it and then retype in another code, it'll work. The same case, it is the same case for the door right there. That was a mistake. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the base build. Alright guys, so overall this build is pretty easy, but there are some things that I need to mention about placing this first triangle foundation. So go ahead and face the way you want your door to be, and then turn 90 degrees to the right. That's where you're going to place your foundation. Obviously there's a hill to my left, so I'll raise it a little bit. Don't make it too high. Go ahead and upgrade that to stone, 2 walls, and a triangle. Now when you have your TC, you want to place the corner of the TC just past that corner right there, so it'll look something like this. It'll get a nice slant, just so that you can put the code lock on the TC and still be able to reach the door as well. So go ahead and make a door frame, or a doorway, and there you go. Now I'm going to stop talking right now, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely drop a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next video.